I'm not staying here the whole time, so you can. Everybody can hear me say that. That's fine. I gotta get that off.
Right through there.
We're live.
Artemisia! Welcome to this wondrous day of solstice, when we can finally start thinking about perhaps the return of spring. And with the return of spring, we have the return of our wondrous majesties, Ronan and Claire, the mighty crescent throne, have come to see the dawn of the new year. This is our kingdom.
Great, glorious Griffins of Artemisia. Please rise and take the moment to the might of your hair. The beautiful, fragile, Her Highness Olivia Virgin. And the prince. This is our kingdom.
Oh. Yeah, just Harold.
Your radiant, glorious majesties, your beloved highnesses, your excellencies, good generals of Artemisia, on this day of solstice court, one last time, for a limited time engagement only, come now before you none other than their excellencies, Count and Countess, Raymond and Sasha, 15th Baron and 16th Baroness of the mighty Barony of Loch Salann. Rejoice! Please do. Your Majesties, your Royal Highnesses, your Excellencies, O noblest Artemisia, comes before you like a strong wind from the north. His Excellency Sigrother and Her Excellency Helena, Baron and Baroness of 1,000 Eyes.
Ladies and all. Here is very, very Dr. Fletcher and Keely Gray's daughter will hold our AS championship, our throw weapons championship, and our archery championship. Please beware of my parents.
May we join your court? Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, and Generals all, comes before you now the real Baron Killian, because he's the one who's here. The Barony of the 13th Baron of the Barony of Artemisia, the Panache of Artemisia.
All right. That's right. Yeah. That's it. That's you.
Good generals of Artemisia, here and opens the court of their Majesties Ronan and Clare. Their Majesties bid you to make yourselves at home. Good populace, thank you for joining us today in celebration of the hard work of their Excellencies Raven and Saja. Thank you for coming together to celebrate the changing of the seasons, and as the days switch from becoming shorter to once again getting longer as we move towards summer. We look forward to a day of festivities, games, and everybody's favorite thing, lots of poetry.
We have much business to do today. Many people need to be called forward and recognized, and we are excited to do so. We ask that you get comfortable. Maybe have something to eat, maybe a little something to drink, because it might be a little bit of a morning, but we are glad to see each and every one of you for it. Oh, right. For our first order of business, we have a little bit of past business that we must finish.
Their Majesties would call forth a Gina dispenser. Please come forward.
I think in trouble. Connor? I know. I choose that. Your Excellency, at Queen's Prize, we had much excellent art, beautiful displays, and we had some very dedicated nobles who did come and both display bring their art and fight that day. And for your amazing both life and deaths, we wanted to make sure that you received this. And we apologize for this lateness, but we feel that you still should have the moment to be recognized. Thank you so much. Exactly, right? Which at this court you may be. 3, 2.
For the late, if you did dispenser.
Let's get.
Their Majesties would call forth Her Grace Sarah.
Oh, hi, Your Grace. You look absolutely stunning today. Absolutely, and that hat is to go.
That is spectacular.
heard, I saw, and it gets better.
So, for anybody who doesn't know her Grace Sarah, y'all ain't been paying attention. Having twice been Queen of Artemisia and receiving her duchy, having displayed amazing arts and sciences throughout the years, none of these things are what we wish to discuss with her today.
No. We know that you have a long history within this kingdom, a very long history. Being one of the main people who have supported this kingdom for a long time, since you were very young. Since then, you have gone from growing up in this kingdom to leading this kingdom, to showing what it's like to be an Artemisian. You have represented us in so many wonderful ways. Your service must be truly respected and recognized.
Their Majesties would summon all pelicans to the stand. Please stand.
I'm gonna stand with that.
We cannot be doing this without a lot of wonderful help. Because when the cold went out with this, many people came out of the woodwork to help. And some of those people have words with us this day.
Yes, is there a royal peer who would speak on this person's behalf?
Your Majesty, please do. I'm here to speak on behalf of this most worthy general. A lady who gives up herself, her time, for her kingdom, her crown, and her populace. She has shown herself to work most efficiently, most selflessly, promoting these sovereign lands of Artemisia to all those that hear her story. My pleasure to stand as a member of the Pelican, the Laurel, and Chivalry, and as a fellow royal here supporting.
Please. Thank you, Grace.
There a member of the chivalry who would speak on this woman's behalf.
Yep.
I'm Kelvin Ratslayer. I'm a member of the Order of Chivalry and also a member of the Pelican. And I'm here to talk about my dear friend, Sarah. She's not only a dear friend, to me, she is family. She is a mix between maybe a daughter or a niece. I mean, sometimes just my very best friend who goes to dinner with me when I really, really need typing, or does a crazy movie marathon just because his media I have out. Sarah, you have been serving almost as long as I have in this kingdom, even though you're half my age, because you've been serving since you were very little. And I don't know when you came into my life exactly, but I am so grateful that you have come into my life. I have seen you do so much for this kingdom. You've served as an event steward. You've held a kingdom office. You're just there with a smile. You try to always make sure we all look beautiful. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the crazy business. You know, trust me sewing, that's a big service if somebody can get you something. So thank you, Sarah. And thank you so much for all your service. And thank you, Your Majesty, for amazing.
I think it's next.
For the Order of Defense, I'm Captain Chisholm. And Maestro de Campo Gomez de Santander, member of the Order of Defense and of the Order of the Pelican. And I have known this woman for quite a few years as well. And in fact, even having crossed blades with her in times past. So I can speak well of her prowess. Her prowess is something she is deeply dedicated to and something she makes her focus on everything she does. She wants to do the very best she can do. She wants to do the very best that can be done. And it serves as an example for all of us to try to raise our own standards and be the best we can be. And as such, I absolutely endorse this decision tonight. Next, we have a member of the populace to speak to this one.
I could speak on this matter a great deal, but I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. Sarah and I are both second-generation Scadians. Kids in the SCA are often pushed into service roles, Sarah, of course, being the exception, just naturally gravitating towards the acceptance of responsibility and gently leading others to take ownership of our own roles in this organization. She doesn't simply take shiny, high-profile offices, opting for often unseen, behind-the-scenes projects that allow for our groups to effectively operate and flourish. When she takes on roles, she doesn't simply do the work. She improves the office's organization and effectiveness by creating systems, passing down this knowledge to better do the work moving forward. She gives knowledge freely, as well as time and her great efforts. She brings positive recognition to whatever project she touches with her success and follow through. I mentioned how we were both second generation. When we were growing up, people made the SCA for us, and it's so inspiring for me to see my best friend make this dream happen for me and others. She carries the torch of love for the SCA and fans the flames with diligent work and Excel spreadsheets. She is my shining example of what it means to be a pelican in the society.
Is a member of the Laurel to speak to this woman? So, Her Excellency Esther.
And I believe she has a guess.
I believe you have a guest, yes, as well. All rise for the Queen of Palantir, Her Majesty Mage.
We are so honored that both of you could come. Please.
Please, dear populace, make yourselves come.
I bring you word from far reaches of your land on behalf of Isabel Rosedale, member of the Order of the Pelican and bearers of the court. Greetings, Your Majesties, and esteemed populace of Artemisia. I am honored to speak on the many merits of Sarah as a candidate for the Order of the Pelican. Though I am deeply saddened not to be with you today to share this in person, my admiration for Sarah knows no bounds. Sarah has been a steadfast presence in my SBA life for many years. I remember vividly a young child playing with delight in the fields of Earth and Fury. She evolved into a passionate teen, eager to master the art of rapier, and further blossomed into an extraordinary artisan whose costume skills have become legendary. From Italian Renaissance to Germanic garb and now to Thracian persona, she embodies with such grace. Sarah's evolution in the arts was nothing short of inspiring. In her early adult years, Sarah led the Shire of Silver Teeth at Seneschal with exceptional dedication. Her leadership, I have to wait my eyes so I can actually see. Sorry. Her leadership invigorated the Shire, fostering growth and vibrant presence on the MSU campus through the Catapulta Governance. As an event steward, her meticulous planning and execution ensured the success of numerous events. Her teaching knows no bounds, covering dance, garb, and the rich history and traditions in the SCA. Her passion for learning is infectious, and she continually seeks new knowledge to share with others. After moving to Arnhold, Sarah's commitment to service remained unwavering. As Chancellor of the Arlington University, she meticulously plans out our educational future, ensuring success of particularly in Google and PowerPoint. to enhance their contribution to the FCA. Her two reigns as queen were marked by grace and courtesy, leaving an indelible mark on the kingdom. And Sarah's ability to encourage participation and challenge norms, to make the FCA a welcoming place for all while honoring our kingdom's traditions is truly remarkable. Artemisia thrives because of her tireless dedication, and I wholeheartedly support her elevation to the order. With all my love and best wishes, I remain. I have a few words of my own. Guys. It's so close to slipping up a few times. I'm not okay right now. But it's been a fun journey bringing you into the SCA when I joined with you when we were about 3. And we played this game together for so long. It's been part of our mom-daughter bonding experience over the years. And you have somehow surpassed me. I don't know how this has happened. But you went in the ring twice. You've been a really good fighter. But you have always succeeded at everything you put your mind to. From your first garbage to a little pillowcase. I don't know if you say that. It was a pillowcase, so I put the whole in first. I just took out. To taking your first office with permission at 15 as the Shire Exchequer, and we don't do that anymore. But stepping up as Seneschal in Castiglione and running events your whole life and always serving this kingdom. And it's been so much fun to watch you have fun and to grow in the SCA and how much it has helped you succeed as an actual bona fide adult instead of the wee one that used to run around, play with the other kids at events in your garb. So from you having gotten your Griffin's Pride from Basil some years ago to today. It's been just so happy watching you and all of your successes. And I love you very much.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. And thank you for delivering the words for Excellency. Your Majesty, you've come a long way. What a wonderful surprise.
And to be fully disclosed, I left 3 elevations back in my own kingdom. I've not known Sarah as long as most of you guys have. I only met her when she came into my son's life. And I am so happy that that happened. And I have watched you grow and I have watched you struggle. And it's been brought up a couple times that second geners, I believe, have more hurdles in a lot of ways. Because everybody remembers you when you were 3, or they remember you when you were 12, and maybe not the best behaved. But I've watched your work, and you know exactly what needs to be done. And sometimes the work is done quietly. It's not done in offices. It's done sometimes just mentoring and just helping people. And I've watched you. And I am so impressed with you. And I am so happy that you are not my daughter by blood, but you are my daughter by heart.
Have a medallion. There's a medallion. There are actually 2.
I said, I'm playing all that.
There's one provided by Her Excellency Esther. It's Reuben, Lord Reuben. And then there's one that I made. It's based off of a 400 BC plate.
She's on the floor. Let me see.
Happy.
And this is an actual person feather for your mom.
Your dad got one. He was 50.
Wild Axles visits each of the pelicans here today for them to bestow their well wishes upon it before it comes back to you. We would like to offer you a chance to wash your hands, to prepare yourself for this next big endeavor. Your grace is there.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wait, no, this one.
Great.
Let me count this trees.
Your grace. So all the many things that you are, you do not wash that away. You simply prepare you to be recognized in the way that you have earned yourself.
There a mantle, this woman? Mantle created by the hand that this grace gave. And it's.
So
This is lava and it's all directly to the Lord.
people be free to find it.
Doesn't count.
I just want to say that I feel with the love of Christ. But please understand. It's not also from the city. Where this kingdom and love is love. And yourself to a higher station.
There is also a cap of maintenance. Such a cap of maintenance that it was not able to be fit in this hall.
It's an Airbnb. It's here. It's just forgot to be grabbed.
Yeah, it's too much.
That was not my job.
But just.
Come back, romance, we're good.
Yeah. That's right.
Fair enough.
For that.
In the meantime, as we wait for the Pelican Metal to return, just to spell up this hat a bit more, it was worked upon by His Grace, Grace Gabe. Oh no. Countess Ashaxi, Her Excellency Agnes of Whitby, Her Excellency Kelwin, Her Excellency Meta, Her Grace Cortland, yes, as well, and Her Excellency Belton. So it is a cap of many hands.
Sure that you will find that back here this evening. Because you have yourself for a half a day, and the other one on the other side.
Right.
Go off. The awesomeness. That is your. So perhaps it was. So. Yeah. I'm still watching. So she can.
So while we wait for the medallions to finish passing through the plethora of pelicans present today, a quick word about swearing oaths in Artemisia. There are multiple objects that represent the crown. Most oaths, as you have seen, are sworn on King's Justice, our official sword of state. However, people being elevated have the opportunity to choose to be dubbed, as well as swear their oath of fealty on any symbols that the crowns hold. That could be the scepter. That could be, in the case of the MODs, Queen's Grace. And that can even include the crowns. Her Grace Sarah has asked to swear her oath of fealty upon the crowns and will be dubbed today by the scepter. I guess we should talk about that. So swear I before the crown of culture. And we, Ronan,
And we, Claire,
hear your words and know your service. And for our part, swear to uphold you, your household, and your lineage from this day forward until the sky falls,
the mountains crumble.
the world ends, or these crowns pass from our hands. You first.
Otherwise, we're gonna.
Otherwise, we're gonna headbutt, we're gonna do this. This one was this is all right, we're gonna do this without that works. Sarah, we dub you once for service to this kingdom. We dub you twice for service to the society. We dub you thrice as an inspiration and a pelican of the Society for Creative Enactments.
And would the scroll be brought forth?
Wow. Nice.
Pray he, Artemisia, to the example of service and devotion of Sarah von Feuerbach. Her grace has shown expertise in the service of the realm and the society. She therefore is inducted into the Order of the Pelican and granted by letters patent. To wit,
Just take the paper. Take the
Bert, Excellency Argent of Phoenix, or done this 14th day of December, Anno Societatis 59, being 2024 Gregorian, calligraphy by Eloise Quebec, illumination by Nicolas Sabun.
Your scroll.
If you can't screw with your herald, like literally, what's the?
Thank you. One more,
One more, Viva.
please.
Again, for our newest Pelican, Vivat! 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 Vivat!
Bob, out this way, this way.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna let you out too, because I gotta make sure this is, no, I gotta make sure it's all straight before I go back. Yeah. All right, cool. Good luck.
Well, that starts the morning off excitingly. Thank you for indulging us very first off on the day of investiture. Such a very big award that so many people in the Pelicans group have been keeping us secret. That's very difficult.
Do your excellencies have some business?
Repeat the words of their excellencies of the mighty Barony of Loch Salann.
So, for the majority of our reign, we have kept all of the words that we have said to 2 words. We're making up for it today. There's going to be a lot. There's lots of new folks here. One of the coolest things that we get that we're part of what we do here is that we have an opportunity to bring people before us and tell them how much we love them, how much we care about them, and say really great things about them. That's one of the benefits of being able to sit on this side of on this side, is be able to bring all of these people that we've noticed up and tell them how much we appreciate what they have done or the works that they have done or that they're just there. And so there's going to be quite a bit of that this morning, and we'll get started if that's all right. All right. All right.
Their excellencies would bask in the radiance of her grace Duchess Karen von Katzenberg.
Must pass. Must pass.
Your Excellencies. Lord. Signs of lesson growth.
So we the baronage travels quite a bit, and the regalia that we wear, that we use to represent our groups, goes through some paces. And so we asked that these get fixed, not only for our own use this one last time, but for our next baron. Your Grace.
You're most welcome. Most of the pearls made in this construction were purchased by myself and for for a project such as this.
Thank you very much.
It's been my honor to do this.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Can we be noisy after?
Certified, please rise for Her Majesty is found here.
Thank you, cousin. Please.
Three cheers for the work and generosity involved in the refurbishment of this regalia. Viva! 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 Viva!
And I'm going to jump turn just a minute. I would like to thank. I would like to thank Aylwin and whoever else helped in the refurbishing of the Sword of State as well. Make sure that that was well appreciated. Thank you very much for that. All right, next up. Autocrat.
Your Excellencies would call before them the autocrat of this event, Lord Virgil Vallon.
Yes, please. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate the understanding that things are a little bit snugly in here. It was a lovely little site that we got a chance to make use of kind of last minute, but we're making the best of it. It seems to be working out. We have a hospitality table back there that has drinks and little niblets for people they'd like to snack. We have a lot going on today. So obviously we have a changing some coordinates as we give thanks to those who have done great service for us for a bit. And we really do. As well as welcoming in the steward for our particular variant. Other activities that will be going on today. We have our lovely musicians here that have been so kind to grace us with ambient music for the entire event. For the most part, from what I understand. Thank you guys so much. We always appreciate it. Add that little element here that we like. Once court has rounded off this morning and the business has been handled, we have a chess tournament, we've got a cribbage tournament, we're going to have an ANS display for court baron and baroness to drop by and drop off little tokens of gratitude and favors and gifts. We'll be having a great feast later as well. His Excellency Johann has come out to give us a wonderfully purely documentable feast for those that have paid to get in for that. We'll be setting that up on that side. It'll be done as buffet style. I believe that'll be right around 1 o'clock. And we have a silent auction that is going on up front. There are some wares that have been delivered for folks to go ahead and who wish to help raise money for the fundraisers there. We're also going to have a fundraiser booth / free donation, whichever you choose to do. That we're going to be setting up in this corner. If you just want to make your picture wearing your solstice finery, we don't always get a chance to do that. And so we have many of very skilled photographers that have very graciously been willing to, basically they're all tag teaming in and out of what is going to be a fantastic little photo booth. We're going to work on making sure we've got good lighting and everything. For people to just come by, if you want to take a picture, take a picture. If you want to donate some, great. It'll just be an opportunity for you to, you want to do a Facebook picture, you just want to see what you look like in your garden. We'll be having that going as well. A quick reminder, as a piece of business, if you parked in this parking lot, that's fine. If you parked at the high school over there, that's fine. If you park inside Sugar House Park, they lock the gates to leave the park at 9 p.m. That does mean that if your car is still in there, it gets to spend the night in not a good way, okay?
And they find you and tow your car.
Yeah, so if you parked inside Sugar House Park, you will need to move your vehicle before the gate closes at 9 p.m. You can move it over to the high school. If there's lots of spots that have opened up in the parking lot, you can move it, but please do. Nobody wants to have to, figure out where their car ended up. Okay, that's not a fun game. So that's at 9 o'clock when they lock the gate. So we'll do a reminder probably at the end of the event of, hey, go get your vehicle before somebody else does. I believe that covers everything we have going on from the fight. So, there we go.
All right, so at the investiture, what? Right, on the way home from this, from the Thousand Islands investiture, we we found we had a stowaway that had joined us on our travels. We have given Arnie our best treatment. We had the people who may or may not have witnessed them stowing away, doing the mucking of stalls and handling that.
You watch movies with us?
We watched movies straight through and things related to movies. Goosebumps, yes. So that.
And he saw me working on projects and demanded that I make him something. So I make him start.
You can't have him getting cold.
Right. Yes, yes.
Their Excellencies would call before them the Kingdom Archery General, His Lordship Poplar, if you would conduct some arterial visits on behalf of the Royal Archery Captain who is back here. With your permission.
So as you probably know, the archers across the known world have a ranking. It's a royal round system whereby they can measure their own progress and their prowess. We are fortunate in the barony to today award 4 castles for archers who have attained the 2nd level of that ranking. So could we please have before us Grace Olivia, Grace Olia, Quentin, and Lady Nadine. Please come forward.
So while these folks come forward, I'd like to point out that our archery community within the barony has become just a fantastic introduction to the FCA overall. And I am so proud of you for coming to this event. So glad to see you.
And while we're doing that, I would also announce the Kingdom has participated recently in the Fall Society seasonal archery shoot. 21 of our archers have participated, 154 archers across the known world. We have 7 of the top 18 archers in the world. Several of those are here today. Barry Vincenzo is one of the top. Healy is one of the top. Myself, Nadine, Oprah, who's not here, and #1 in the world is back at the control desk. So congratulate Elf, Lady Elf. We have a small token for them. My deputy baron and deputy tag, Henry of Bohemia, and I put our heads together. We also want to recognize someone who has shown a great deal of tenacity in this event, and that is the ladyship Nadine. She shot the event 11 times.
Thank you. So proud of you.
For the archers of the kingdom, vivat!
Viva!
Vivat!
Viva!
Vivat!
Your Excellencies will call before them Her Excellency Jezebel of Loch Salann. Shout joyfully. Oh. Shout joyfully, for on 10 August, Anno Societatis 59, being 2024 Gregorian, Her Excellency Jezebel of Loch Salann conquered the great brine shrimp and became the throne weapons defender of the Barony of Loch Salann. Raven Baron Saja Baroness, Stroll Kaiserman, and, but wait, there's more. May all know that Her Excellency Jezebel of Loch Salann, with a steady hand and accurate eye, has this day conquered the great brine shrimp and won the title of Throne Weapons Defender of the Barony of Loch Salann. They shall henceforth be known as conqueror of the great brine shrimp and shall be entitled to the honor and duties associated with this title. Done this 10th day of August, Anno Societatis 59, being the year 2024 in the Common Era, Baron Raven, Baroness Saja, Scroll illumination by Germain, Her Excellency Germain Traverse.
We'll get the signatures in.
This is one of the.
This is one of the scrolls. So you. So this one. And then.
That's also by Germain.
Three cheers for the newest Throne Weapons Defender. Give up! Give up! Give up! Give up! Give up! Give up! Before them, once again, His Lordship Doppler. Let it be known to all present that today a tournament was held in the Barony of Loch Salann to determine which of our great archers was best suited to defend our lands from the horrors of the demon decapod. It has been determined through many rounds of skill, proving in demonstrations that Poplar Child is the most skilled and best suited to continue to protect the barony in this way. Done this 10th day of August, Anno Societatis 59, being the year 2024 in the Common Era, Raven Baron Zaja Baroness.
Go by. Doesn't say.
Butler, thank you for your work, for your effort. While we talk about our defenders, our rapier defender. Is Dirk Jaeger here? Hi, Dirk Jaeger. Will you come forward and bring your inspiration with you?
You're appreciated as well.
So one of the fun things that is a connection to the Defender of Loch Salann is a piece of ancient and honored regalia that is a coronet of a circlet of roses that has been in the barony for a very long time, has been refurbished, re-refurbished, re-refurbished, put back together, taken apart, and put back together. And there have over time been a couple of opportunities where we have had a circlet made for the rapier, for our rapier as well, to recognize your part of the contribution to what shenanigans they get up to. I've asked a dear friend of mine to make something for us. Nora? Oh. She has made us beautiful flowered circlet. She's made a beautiful flowered circlet for you to wear until next spring, at which time you will replace this. Or not replace, return. Okay. So there, I'll give some of you different stuff. Like that.
Be back.
All right, for our defenders and for their inspiration. Viva! 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 Yeah.
Your Excellencies would see before them, if she is present, Her Grace Guinevere McKay.
No, she's not.
Rise time and time again is the mark of the truly devoted, and such is the purpose of the Order of the White Phoenix. Recognize those whose years of service, unwavering excellence, and continued pursuit of mastery have set the standard for all who follow. This order is a testament to their persistent effort, the legacy they are building, and the inspiration they offer to every heart in society. Though their accomplishments are many, it is their refusal to falter that warrants our thanks. Thus, we, Raven and Sasha, Baron and Baroness of Loch Salann, induct Her Grace Guinevere McKay as a member of the Order of the White Phoenix. From the back contributions, calligraphy and illumination by Dirk Yeager, with special feline assistance by my Lord Saltgate Parnell.
It's historically accurate.
Their Excellencies would call before the Mistress Brigitte Andrade.
Mistress Bree is
It's out of kingdom at another elevation, but we want to make sure that this is
Meow meow, meow meow meow, meow meow, Brigitte Andrade. Meow, distinguished, unique company of keeper. Quack. Meow. Raven, meow, Sasha, meow, Loch Salann, meow, Honor Societatis 59, meow.
We can speak to it that the inaugural quack happens when we see Mistress Bria teasing.
Illumination by Her Excellency Germain Jean-Pierre Lassange.
Brilliant. Your thoughts?
3 cheers for the newest fourth member of the Order of the Duck. Viva! 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 Your Excellencies would call before them, Her Excellency, German, Jean-Bert, let us up.
So there is an award that we in Loch Salann bestow once again. We do that for the people who have been rocks in our ocean. And we would really like usually we save this for the end of the day. However, we're going to make sure that we make it to the end of the day. So we're having trouble. We're having some technical difficulties.
Be it proclaimed throughout the known world that Her Excellency Germain Jean-Bert Renaissance, by virtue of her excellent and devoted service to the people and lands of this Barony of Loch Salann, and as a sign of our recognition of her most chivalrous and courtly qualities, is this day made companion of the Order of the Crystal of the Salt Ways. Henceforth, she is entitled to all such rights, privileges, and responsibilities as are due a companion of this right noble order. To this, we do set our hands and seal this 14th day of December, Anno Societatis 59, being the year 2024, Gregorian, Raven Baron, Sasha Baroness. Three cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Crystal Salt Waste. Viva! 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 Their Excellencies were told before them, Friar Jack.
Friar Jack was not able to make it, but we had initially planned to deliver this award at Toys for Tots, and through reasons we weren't able to make it today. So we want to make sure that this happens today.
Be it known that by virtue of his service to Loch Salann and Eris White, Friar Jack de Grain is this day, November 23rd, made a companion of the devoted and unique company of keepers, and is entitled to wear the regalia of the White Duck and to quack at times deemed appropriate, and to continue to serve these lands. Done this year, Anno Societatis 59, being 2024, in the Common Era, illumination and calligraphy by Lord Javier.
Well, it's really cool.
Made this because he wasn't sure he was going to be able to get the actual scroll done. This is the actual scroll. I believe it. Yeah.
So 3 cheers for the newest duck. Right?
3 cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Duck. Viva! 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 Viva!
What's up? Please, Their Excellencies would call before them Grace Corwin. Grace Corwin. Sorry.
So sometimes when we're doing this job, your friends are the ones that are right in front of you. And see you walking. It's very, very tempting to get them all the things. In this particular case, though, I cannot dispute and I'm going to talk myself out of it and say I'm being I'm being nepotistic
As well as many requests.
because I heard this was asked from so many people.
Be it known that the Barony of Loch Salann is well blessed with many skilled and dedicated artisans, and among them stand our archers, who in our service send their arrows in constant flight, much like the geese's feathers are such a vital part of those same arrows. Thus in March of Anno Societatis 41, Sean and Nisa created the Order of the White Goose to honor those archers of exceptional skill and service, and they named Mirren at Worston the premier of the order. In this grand tradition, their excellencies do call forth great Ambrosia Corwin, illumination and calligraphy by Arabella de Rebel.
Scroll so I can see it. Alright. And we have 3 cheers for this member of the White Goose. Oh, are there honks? Are there initiatory honks? I think honk away. Honk away.
Great.
Great.
Great. Thank you. Easier.
That's
Run away, Grace.
Not yet.
Back to where? Back to where?
Back to the gatherings.
Their Excellencies would call before them Lord Virgil Balin.
Got it now.
I know. So, you get around. Travel quite a bit. And
Well,
you are beloved across this kingdom. And I'm so proud of that. We've made jokes about it throughout our reign about people about stealing and about insurgent of agents for information purposes. Shared resource, right? But one thing that we would like to call out is that how well who you are and what you have done has reflected on the Barony itself. We really appreciate the efforts that you go to make an impact wherever you go.
In the Barony of Loch Salann are those who present with courtly and chivalrous bearing, not only in the barony, but to all lands visited. With honor which reflects back on the barony, their Excellencies Raven and Saja choose to honor Lord Virgil Balin for courtesy and gracious example by making him a member of the Order of the Golden Reflection. John December 14th, Anno Societatis 59, Raven Baron, Saja Baroness, calligraphy and illumination by her ladyship Baroness Simone de Saint-Maur de Foyer, with assistance from her faithful feline assistant, his gremlinship Sterling the Great.
Thank you very much. Please.
3 cheers for Lord Balin. Viva! 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 Excellencies would call before them His Lordship Jonathan Young.
Yes.
Fine. Accept it.
He was there. I could see him outside. Yes.
Their Excellencies would call before them His Lordship Johann Wolf Blut.
It's in the kitchen. I believe someone is looking. There it is. There we are.
So sorry.
All right. So Johann has been a member of our kingdom, of our group for a very, very long time. A lot of times Johann will come out of the woodwork somewhere around the solstice and apply us with food and libation in order to bring together our holiday day. Often, almost like a phoenix, they would go and cool their flames and then suddenly burst forth with energy and vigor. And so at this point in time, we want to take this opportunity to say words, not scolds, but we got it. So like the phoenix that rises from the flame over and over again to gift the world with its presence. We, Raven and Sadja, this time make you a member of the Order of the Phoenix, the Order of the White Phoenix, because it has to be probably correct. But we wanted to recognize your efforts. This award is a continual thank you and a recognition of continued service for time. And you can keep coming back and you keep giving other things that you
This is a new award that I am you don't know much about. This award is given out over and over and over again. We've added to the
so thank you very much. Now back to work.
Really quickly, there's going to be 2 tables. Most of everything, not only is it gluten-free and onion-free, it is also halal, and everybody can eat it. All of our friends, doesn't matter where they're coming from. So we've got a lamb stew. We have a red wine braised quarter-inch thick steak. There's going to be gluten-free bread, sourdough bread, fresh ground horseradish. It'll all be set out right about 1 o'clock. We will have 2 separate tables. The only thing I ask is we will label them. One will have the gluten on it, since that's just the bread. The sourdough bread is the only thing that's going to have gluten in it. And the dessert, I'm making 2 different batches of the cherry pottage. And so the gluten cherry pottage and the gluten bread will be on one table. Everything will also be on the other table. Please be kind to your neighbors and don't cross-contaminate. Thank you.
Three cheers for the newest member of the Order of the White Phoenix. Viva! 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 Viva!
Some of these are recalling audibles, so appreciate it.
Their Excellencies would call before them the most beloved Takayama and Padacia.
Gotcha. It's okay if you don't want to.
So remember I said, just recently said a bunch of words about people who were very valued to our firm. No, it wasn't just been, thank you, yeah. I know. Yes. My squire, everyone. So wanted to take just a moment to thank you for your continued continued contribution to the very by recognizing you as our one of our white very short. You more work. Okay. All right. I don't. One of the things that that these two have done is, if you see the display table in the back of the room, they have made an extensive amount of in order to celebrate today's stuff.
They have so many displays. Everybody's like,
Eat them too.
All right.
and please eat them all. I don't want to take them all away.
Get you to get to the facts. Kind of not.
Three cheers for the newest members of the Order of the White Phoenix. Viva! 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 Your Excellencies would call before them Master Timothy.
What did I do now? Oh no, it's
That's right. Master Timothy, you have done a lot of service over the last couple of years. I have gotten the opportunity to spend so much time, and especially just the valuable time you have given while you're here. You can't not. I watch every time that you show up. You're like, I'm gonna go and do other things and stuff like that, and then 4 hours later, you're talking with new people about the things that they're looking at, they're interested in the markets. Even though you just came for a rest, you spent time to know something. And as such, again, with Phoenix that's rising from the flame again and again, to grace the world with their presence and to add light and warmth. We would like to, add you to their number this day. Calling an audible, scroll, but I want you to know how much we appreciate you, even the smallest contribution we're able to make. We love you, and we're glad you're here. Excellent.
Three cheers for the newest member of the Order of the White Phoenix. Viva! 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 Viva!
Oh, all right. So the next thing up is.
Oh, good. Their Excellency would call before them the members of the Musicians Guild or a representative thereof, whatever works best for them.
Just stay there. We'll come to you.
Right.
Thank you very much because you can tell the sort of stuff. We give you thanks and it is on the like play.
All right. Yes.
Their Excellencies would call forth before them all baronial officers.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. For our officers, be not. Be not. Be not. Be not. Be not. Be not.
Your Excellencies would call forth before them Mistress Casimira. Their Excellencies would go forth before them, if she can appear, Her Excellencies Ramon Chambert and son.
Stand if you are prepared and ready. Yes.
We are. There we go.
Yeah.
So, Mary, you have done a fantastic job as our Minister of Arts and Sciences over the last few years. We appreciate the effort and work that you have done. At this time, we would like to be released from that role. We have also brought Vermont in. Vermont will take over that role, and so we're going to. As you step down, we will recognize you for your efforts as a officer.
In the Barony of Loch Salann, there are those who have served the barony as an officer. They take personal responsibility for the health and good order of the barony. Thus do we honor these examples of high service with the Order of the Ermine and Quill. In keeping with this tradition, Their Excellencies, Raven and Saja, do recognize Her Excellency Casimira and to thank her for her service as the Minister of Arts and Sciences, add her name to the ranks of this order. Done this 14th day of December, Anno Societatis 59, being 2024 Gregorian, Raven Baron, Saja Baroness, scroll and illumination by Her Excellency Sherman Jambert with his thumb.
my word. Mom, it's like this. This thing,
Also,
but it's starting my plan.
I just sort of by my
Square to full
square to uphold the opposite.
for the duration.
For the duration of time,
Where it reads.
as I were. So say that it's off of the.
What could we if these words for duration be encourage our here.
3 cheers for the newest member of the Order of the Eminent Quill and for our newest Minister of Arts and Sciences. Viva! 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 Their Excellencies would call before them all of the following individuals. Pray forgive if I err in a title or honorific. His Excellency Hogar, Lord Takayama, Lady Badachia, Lady Grace, Lady Lissa, Lord Finn, Her Excellency Rachel, His Excellency Ulrich, Her Excellency Amber, His Excellency Stefan, Lord Nikolai, Lord Hassan, Lady Saruka, Lord Ace.
We're trying to keep all of so these individuals over the last 4 years, and probably lots over the last 4 years, have been the people that I have called on, asked for help, reached out to, or just spent time with to be impressed. And I say I mean both of us, we both think things in very many ways. You smooth the road, or you helped us make it past when the road was rough. You have made magic happen when I asked when we needed magic to happen, helped me make magic happen. You are our heart. And as such, we would ask you to be the order of our crystal hearts. All of the people named will be added to this order.
Inasmuch as you have, through your courteous behavior and honorable acts, proven yourselves devoted to the society and the Barony of Loch Salann, it is our pleasure to proclaim you all companions of the Crystal Heart. By this proclamation, you are henceforth entitled to all rights, privileges, and responsibilities due a companion of this bright and noble order. Done this 14th day of December, Anno Societatis 59, being the year 2024, Raven, Baron, Saja, Baroness, Photography and Illumination by Various.
It takes a little bit to. So all of the crystal heart scrolls were done by Mistress Bronwyn. I just love the artistic exploration. in the geometric arts. So thank you all for your participants support over the last few years. We'll see you guys in person. Thank you all.
3 cheers for the newest members of the Order of the Crystal Heart. Viva! 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 Your Excellencies, call forward before them if he is present, Lordship Jonathan Young.
Is the Muppet back yet?
Honored are they who in defense of our barony take up arms. Through their labors, efforts, travel, and indescribable perils, they have augmented and preserved the safety of our lands. Through their valor, they have banished our enemies from the land. One such warrior is his lordship, Jonathan Young, mighty of sword and in true heart faithful. Having learned of their skill, we, Raven and Saja, by sword and grace, recognize them as a member of the mighty order of the Ermine Gauntlet. As for all these things to be firm and forever established, we place our name and seal upon this brick. Let none dispute this, for it is just and right. Done this 14th day of December, Amos Societatis 59, being 2024 at the Solstice Court in our Barony of Loch Salann, Raven Baron, Saja Baroness. Illumination and calligraphy by Amanda and Leah Dispenser. Three cheers for the newest member. Viva! 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 Viva!
So at this point in time, we are going to start we're going to start the crying part. And so bear with us. Have a lot of people to say thank you to. Have a lot of people to set free as we do this.
Your Excellencies, call for all members of their retinue.
If you cannot make it up, or if you would like, or if you've already been up here once or twice, it's okay. Stay where you're at. Those of you that can't come up, please do. We're still collecting everybody.
That also includes all of our rapier guard,
Rapier
heavy guard, our archery guard, our weapons guard.
No, we're not. Tony did. They're not. I'd like we mentioned before that there are folks that help make us happen, make some of the stuff happen. And some of us that just ran on shenanigans together. We definitely appreciate all the effort that you put into supporting Barony for the last few years. The friendship has made along the way. So it's pretty good. What? All right. People talking. Yeah.
Her Excellency would call forth before her heavy champion Finn and her rapier champion Lady Arabella.
My heavy champion was not able to make it. His family names Nora. Nora, can I ask you to come here? Yes. My words. Okay, good.
No, but we'll do it. At this point, what we'll do is we will begin the divestiture of the regalia.
Your Excellencies called forth His Excellency Hogar, Lady Lissa. Lord Finn is not here. Kita, and Her Excellency Bronwyn.
Jade, will you help us with something real quick? Will you help me with something really quick? This candle represents the light. The light of the Barony comes to us from our newest members, our highly energetic newest members, our friends, children's of our friends. Every day I walk in the kitchen and I see a picture of the future of raising Sasha. I think how lucky we are to have you participate in their politics as you as part of our plan. So I did too. So I would like to ask Carrie this. Put away. I ask you to just carry that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know it's a bit of a surprise, but you did a great. So these four items are the light of the Barony, the salt of the salt place, the earth, the dark earth that sorry, I said that out loud. The earth that represents the land that we live on, and the seal with which our authority comes through the crown. We appreciate all of your efforts. We ask you to take care of these things until they are called.
Their Excellencies call forth before them, Their Excellencies, Rearmid and Anna.
Your Excellencies, thank you for taking these steps. Not only have they won this over the last few years, but they have shown in good stead the values of our country. Very much thank you for us.
Their Excellencies would call forth before them, Her Grace, Karin von Katzenberg, and His Excellency, William Gallowglass. Their Excellencies would call forth before them, Their Excellencies, Robert and Leah Dispenser.
That's why I keep checking it. That's why I put it around the trailer. And I thought it would mitigate that.
Their Excellencies would call forth before them, Their Excellencies, Aylwin and Amanda Dispenser. Herein closes the final court of Their Excellencies, Raymond Sargent, 15th Baronet, 16th Baronet of the mighty Barony of Loch Salann. Vivat! 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 Vivat!
Raven and Sergeant, you have stood by this barony as it went through a very tumultuous time, along with the society and our kingdom as a whole. You have served faithfully. You have fulfilled your pledge to travel and spread the good words of your populace
to share in their artwork and their service, to extol the virtues of their fighting, and to show this kingdom what service is. Thank you for the years you have dedicated to our kingdom. It is now time to enjoy your retirement. As a recognition of the time that you have sat upon the baronial thrones, we are minded to do thus.
To all gentles and nobility, let it be known that we, Ronan and Claire, Crown of Artemisia, have seen the service to the realm and the populace of the Barony of Loch Salann that the Raven MacLeod has wrought. We thank him for his long years of service, and we do name him 15th Baron of the Loch and grant him the rights and responsibilities of this rank done this 14th day of December at Solstice, Anno Societatis 59, being 2024 Gregorian. Also, to all gentles and nobility, let it be known that we, Ronan and Claire, Crown of Artemisia, have seen the service to the realm and the populace of the Barony of Loch Salann that Saja Al-Shirazia has brought. We thank her for her long years of service, and we do name her 16th Baroness and grant her the rights and responsibilities of this rank, done this 14th day of December at Solstice, Anno Societatis 59, being 2024 Gregorian. Scroll the work of Mistress Denise of Amberley.
I just want to give you one.
You have both served this kingdom as king and queen. We therefore reaffirm your rights to bear the title of Count and Countess. In addition to this, for your service upon the baronial thrones, we confer upon you Baron and Baroness of our court in recognition of your time as Baron and Baroness of Loch Salann. We raise you Raven, Baron of our court.
And we again recognize you as Saja, Baroness of our court.
Please rise.
For Raven and Saja, divesting Baron and Baroness for their long service. Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat!
Good populace. We do have one piece of business prior to a 15-minute break while we allow the incoming Baron to set his court.
So if you would please make yourselves comfortable for just one more small bit of business, and then we will recess.
And their majesties coming forth is Lordship Crispin and Lord and Lady Morning.
Please. Our populace members serve our kingdom both here at home and afar. And we know that His Lordship Crispin is about to depart our good kingdom for travels far. He's being sent on a
Diplomatic mission.
diplomatic mission, we'll call it that. My power is a little bit stronger than us, and I couldn't keep him up. AKA. So we have prepared something very, very important for you.
So there are two things, well, three things really, that occur when a member of one kingdom travels afar to another kingdom. The first of which will be a letter of introduction by Her Grace and I that will extol him as a member of our duchy and a representative of us personally.
Yes, a letter of credence.
The other is a letter of credence, which is diplomatic relations between the Kingdom of Artemisia and the Kingdom of Atlantia, where he will be spending the next several months.
Now, should he have any adventures while he is in other said kingdom, maybe we won't call this a letter of, maybe call it a letter of tomorrow? Perhaps. It depends on the situation. And of course, both of these letters are sealed. So maybe you should think about which one you're going to use when you get there.
We don't remember.
So much fun.
We do.
People like her.
And while we do deeply appreciate the service that you provide, for representing our kingdom, for representing our populace, for representing us, and we wish you every success as you go. We wish you safety in all of the duties that you must do as you are there, and we wish you a quick and rapid return. All of us will be waiting for you.
That also being said, we are reluctant to send you forth as you currently are.
Yeah, I don't know.
For any who you have been around for many years will know that Crispin has served us and our house all three of our reigns. He is the only of my squires that has done so. All the way till he was 14 years old. He has been by my side upon the battlefield. He has been by my side upon the thrones through all of life's trials and tribulations throughout the years. Along beside him is Lady Morny, a constant companion, a constant support, and over our last two reigns has shown immeasurable support of this kingdom. For any of you who were able to attend Talon and Crescent would have known her battle bard skills with her ward fellow Frederick,
Right?
diving in to save a queen's tea that the entertainment for which did not attend.
And ever since then, both of them have represented us in impeccable means.
Therefore,
Therefore,
we should do this.
On this day, do we, Ronan and Claire, monarchs of these glorious Griffin lands, wish to honor the great council's deeds and service of those who have contributed a great deal to the glory of our Kingdom of Artemisia. We choose to recognize the works of Barony and Crispin by naming them Baron and Baroness of our court. With our royal will, we declare this honor upon them this 14th day of December, Anno Societatis 69, being the year 2024, the common era, calligraphy and elimination by Clear River Joey.
Now, we had to do this in this opening court, and I will explain why. This is His Excellency's last event before he travels forward, before he leaves for deployment. And so we wanted them to both be Baron and Baroness for the rest of the day together, and we wanted it to start as soon as it could be. And so. I'm Morny, Baroness of Artemisia. And of course, good luck.
For the newest Baron and Baroness of the court, Vivant! 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 And with that, with gentles, there will be a 15-minute recess while we reset for the next bit of entertainment for you all.
Hold on, hold on. Sure.
Good populace, during this recess, what's up? Good populace, during this recess, obviously there are many people that need to go to the bathroom. We have the two restrooms back there that are gender specific. The one over here, due to the current balance of folks that are here, we're going to temporarily designate this as a women's only restroom so we can rotate with the women through a little bit faster. Then we have the bathroom back there that has 2 stalls. The second announcement, which is less about the bathrooms, we also have a horde of cupcakes back there for anybody that would like them. They are absolutely fair game. Please come and eat them. Okay, there are requests to make that announcement.
Thank you very much.
So we're calling this a 7th inning stretch. Everybody get up, kind of move around a little bit. Don't stray too far, but here in recesses, the court of their majesty.